Hey boos, welcome back to the Stiletto Mogul with your girl Miss Mogul. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit the volume. I actually have a microphone, but I think it needs an adapter in order to connect to my phone. So we have not set it up yet, but your girl gonna get that together because we didn't get the microphone to not be using a microphone. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, please make sure that you go out, hit that subscribe button, and give this video a thumbs up. Give me some comments, give me some shares, share it out to somebody you think will find this information valuable or helpful or funny or anything of the above. Oh wait, did this joint come with the adapter? Hold it. I'm looking at the phone and I got the phone over there. No, it needs an adapter piece. Did it come with an adapter? Okay, let me get off subject. If you are a returning subscriber, yo, it did come with the adapter. Hold up. Okay, no, it didn't come with the adapter. I'm so confused. Anyway, if you're a returning subscriber, boo, thank you for joining me again for yet another video. And this one is going to be different from the ones that I have been posting up to this point, because I realized I haven't actually formally introduced the channel. The Stiletto Mogul the Stiletto Mogul on its own has actually been around for quite some time, but I really fell off with it. I wasn't really sure of the direction that I wanted to go with it, and now I know, and now we have the Stiletto Mogul 2.0. So, but I haven't formally introduced the video. Up to this point, I've been posting budget, cash stuffing, envelope videos. And I just want to say that is not what this channel is about. And I'm about to read my notes. Like, I wrote a little intro letter for you guys because I didn't want to get off topic. Okay, I didn't want to get off topic talking to you guys. And I think I'm going to have to turn the flash off because I cannot see. I cannot see my phone. But let me just read what my notes say. So I realized I haven't properly introduced what this channel and the Stiletto Mogul is about. I've been posting budget planner videos, but this isn't a budgeting channel, okay? This is not a cash envelope stuffing channel. This is not a strictly budgeting channel. That is not what the Stiletto Mogul is. In fact, this isn't even a business. Like, let's call it a side hustle for now. Let's call it a hobby, but I don't want to call it a business. Even though I'm creating products and things of that sort, I don't want to think of this as a business, because the moment that I start thinking of this as a business is the moment that I'm going to overcomplicate everything. So let me continue with my notes. This is a life elevation channel for the community of Black women that want to see changes within themselves and their lives, that want to live a true, soft, feminine life. Hashtag no era, and I'll explain what I mean by that, like what that is in a second. I personally believe that to truly elevate, there are at least 3 components that you must cultivate, grow, and become an expert in. And that is financial literacy, mental fortitude, and spiritual alignment. It doesn't matter who or what you want to be. If you want to be a stay-at-home wife, if you want to be a boss woman, if you want to be a sugar baby, it doesn't matter. If you don't have these 3 things in order, you're just not going to make it. You're just not going to succeed. I'm sorry. Like, you might get to some levels, but you're just never going to hit what it is that you really want to hit if you do not learn how to be an expert in these things. Sorry, it is what it is. I didn't make the rules. I just follow them sometimes. But I'm about to give you an example of what I mean by you're not going to make it, by telling you what happened at my job today and why I've taken that experience as a new personal challenge for myself, because I clearly see where I'm misaligned in my own life, which is the whole point of this channel. I originally created this channel not really for you guys, but for me, to get myself on track, to help me get to where I wanted to get in life. I was attempting to start a business, run a business, all these different things. And I recognized that these 3 areas was something that I absolutely needed to manage properly and become an expert in if I wanted to hit those things. Now I'm not chasing the same goals, but these 3 pillars are still very vital to me being a happy individual every day. Like, all right, so what happened at work today? I'm not going to tell you guys where I work at. Some of you may know. Actually, no, you don't. Nobody knows. But so today I got a productivity write-up. And this isn't my first one. And I was actually, so when you get a productivity write-up, which is essentially a, well, it's a write-up. It's called a feedback, but it's essentially a write-up. But when you get a productivity feedback, you have to stay what is like your actual job title. You can't do any side positions. I don't really know how to explain it without giving too much away about where I work. If you know what I'm talking about, mind your business. Do not put it in the comments, okay? But basically, you get on like a 30-day probation, the first write-up. So I got a 30-day, which I'm in the middle of, and it actually is supposed to drop off in like 2 days. And then I would have been able to go back into the line of work that I was working in, and I was going to apply to a completely different role in the job. I don't know what that was, but you can't do that when you're in the middle of a feedback. So like I said, I'm supposed to get off in 2 days. I get in today, I'm starting to work, and one of my managers comes up who's not even on this shift. I guess he came in to help out, and he's like, you have a write-up, or like you have a feedback. And if you get a feedback within your 30 days, then you have to do another 60 days. And then if you get another one while you're doing that 60 days, then you have to do 90 days. And it's your third, and then you are at risk of termination. So far, my feedbacks, I've only had, this is my second or third. I don't even remember. But they've only been 30 days. So now this one that I just got is going to be a 60-day. And you can only get a total of 6 through a whole calendar year. And like I said, I think I've already had 3. The feedbacks are automatically generated by the computer system. It's not like somebody's going around and they're saying, oh, you're not working, I'm writing you up. You can get feedbacks from that too. However, this is not the feedback I've been getting. I've been getting the automatic ones. And for a variety of reasons. So when I got it, I was instantly pissed off because I had already talked to management prior because of the feedback that I was already in. And I felt like there was things that weren't being done to ensure that I wasn't going to get a feedback because of things that were out of my control. So I was so upset. I was so pissed off. Like when I say I was pissed off, I'm like, oh, now you guys see that I'm working towards a $15,000 goal. I'm like, oh, when I get to my $15,000 goal, like, I might just quit right then because I don't even got time for this. I don't even work no jobs. I don't even want no job. And to be honest, I don't work jobs. And there's something that I realized with that too, why I don't typically work jobs. I'm trying not to get off track because I don't want this video to be a hella long. But yeah, so I'm talking to my boyfriend, and you know, he's trying to help me calm down by reminding me that I can only be upset. Like I can only make myself upset. There's no point in being upset about things that are out of my control, like the automatic generated feedback. And later on, hours into work, I talked to my higher up manager, and she really helped me understand why the feedback was, because I was completely convinced that the reason why I had it was because other managers did not do what they were supposed to do, and you know, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. That's what my line of thinking was. But when she explained it to me and we really looked at it, I can't really fault anybody but myself. And that was the part that when I said I don't really take jobs and all that things, I'm big on accountability. But in that moment, after talking to her, I realized that I had not been being fully accountable for myself in the least little bit. So regardless of the automatic generated system, regardless of us, you know, having reasons as to why we weren't able to work for gaps of time that was out of our control, but because of those things, it made it so the time that I was working was really short. And in that short window when I was actually working, I wasn't working as hard as I could have been, or that I was expected to according to the computer system. So I had to sit back and be like, wow, you're not even living in your own truth. So I decided to make this video before I had that realization that I wasn't being accountable. But that came to me as I was writing my intro to you guys about what the channel was about and why it means so much to me to be able to get this out to you guys. And give me a second to figure out my thoughts because I'm losing my thoughts. Hold on. Oh, I completely forgot. So at the beginning of this video, I showed you guys a clip of the sign that was in the bathroom. And when did I see the sign in the bathroom? I believe it was after I talked to my boyfriend, and I was still pissed off. When I say I was still pissed off for like another 2 hours after that, like I was just, and it wasn't even that I was pissed off. I was disappointed. I was hella disappointed in myself because it's like, how did you get another feedback? Like, you are jeopardizing what it is that you're trying to do right now. Like, you're jeopardizing your savings goal. You're jeopardizing the fact that you actually want to go for this other position, even though you don't technically want another job. But I do want this other position. That is the only way that I feel like I would stay at this job, is if I, and I just realized I'm looking in the middle of my phone because the flash is sitting here in my face and it's blinding me. Let me see if I can turn it off because I cannot see. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know if that made a difference in the quality of the video, but it made a quality and a difference of my eyes because now I can actually look at the camera. But, yeah, I think after I talked to him is when I went into the bathroom and I was still mad. I was still fuming in my head. I'm cussing everybody out in my head. And I'll look up because we have these little signs. They're called stall assignments or something like that. And we have them throughout the bathroom and throughout the building, yada, yada, yada. And I see that sign and I can't think what it is right now because it's in this phone. So I can't read it off again. And I think I had read it earlier, but it kind of like went over my head. But in this moment, I looked up and I looked at it and I was like, aha. One of the things that I have been saying for years now is that I believe there is a lesson in everything. Not always a big lesson, not always a super dramatic lesson. Sometimes it's just a simple check to make sure that you're in alignment. But I feel like there's a lesson in everything. And that's when it dawned on me that I hadn't been holding myself accountable, or as accountable as I needed to be holding myself. So it was like all these things came into my mind and really just checked the shit out of me. Like, for lack of better words, check the shit out of me. So I say all of that to say, if you guys haven't gotten a gist yet, that part, what happened today, was a very big mental shift. And it made me decide that I needed to really challenge myself to really think differently. Like, even more differently than I already think. Like, your thinking is not big enough. You are not seeing the picture fully in color, 3D, though 5D, whatever it is that you need to be seeing it. You are effing up right now. You are messing up. You are dropping the ball. And yeah, it's time to get your shit together. So the Stiletto Mogul 2.0, let's go back to the trifecta. When it comes to being whatever level of successful that it is that you want to be, matter of fact, let's back up before we even get to the trifecta part. Let's get to the soft life part. And I'm going to link a video down in the description box of a video I saw, and she summed it up so beautifully, this whole soft life thing. And because soft life has been taken over by influencers, and no shade to the influencers, I kind of sort of a little bit want to be an influencer myself, but the soft life as it's being portrayed now with the luxury, designer, high-end this, first class that, yada yada, that's not what soft life is. At least that's not the soft life that I'm talking about. Maybe that's soft life for somebody else, but it's not soft life for me. So I'm talking about the actual soft life, which for me and for most, I can't even say most, we're not going to use that word, but for me and other people, soft means easy, simple, to the point, very leisure, if that makes sense. My soft life day consists of me getting up, maybe going and making a cup of coffee, getting back in this comfortable, okay, well, it's not that comfortable right now, but getting back in bed, being able to work on my phone, being able to watch YouTube, and just relax. Not have to think about, I need to take overtime, or what bills are due, or how is this going to happen? Like, I just want to be able to breathe. That's a soft life for me. All right. In order for me to live that type of life, well, I just said I don't want to be in bed worrying about bills, right? Which means my finances have to be in order. So now we're coming into the pillars. Financial, what did I say? Because I'll be forgetting. Wait. Financial literacy. Understanding money. Understanding debt. Good debt, bad debt. Understanding how to budget. Understanding how to manage your money. And, I just realized, okay. I don't think you're gonna die. Cool. But just, financial literacy, understanding your money, understanding what you want to do with your money, understanding what you need to do with your money, understanding how you're going to make your money, how you're going to keep your money, how you're going to spend your money. Okay. So financial literacy. I'm not a financial guru. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a spiritual guru. I ain't none of these things. Okay. I am just me, mogul. And these are the things that work for me. This is how I have been, reshaping my life. And I know it's not just me. So I'm attempting to create a community of other women, like I said, that are looking to live this life and just want to be part of a group of other women who want the same thing. All right. So that's the first trifecta. And these are not in any particular order, but the financial literacy. Next we said was the mental fortitude. And the mental fortitude was what I just went into that whole story about, was accepting that I had downfalls, accepting that I made a mistake, seeing where my problem lied. My problem lied with the fact that I wasn't taking accountability. I wasn't working hard. And because of that, I was about to jeopardize a whole lot of ish. Okay. So, also with the mental fortitude, to go back into the financial, with me doing this challenge right now, save $15,000 in 6 months, I have to have the mental fortitude to, one, not spend my money when it comes in. We paid the bills up 2 months in advance. The bill money is already put to the side. So everything that comes in now is strictly towards my goal. I have to have the fortitude to say, I'm not going to order $200 worth of things off of Amazon because I'm saving towards a goal in a very short period of time. Okay. So being able to be disciplined. So all of these things. And if you listen to any big successful person, these are what they talk about all the time. Mental discipline, discernment, things like that. Okay. So that's pillar number 2. So first we had the financial literacy. Now we have the mental, what I call it. I can't find it. Mental fortitude. Mental fortitude. And the third pillar is spiritual alignment. And now spiritual alignment, not to be confused with religion. So when I say spiritual alignment, I mean, who is it that guides you? What is it that guides you? What is it you believe in? And when, again, I don't necessarily mean religion. So when I say, what is it you believe in? I don't necessarily mean God, Allah. I don't mean like who. I mean like, what is it that guides you? What are your morals? What is your guidebook? What is it that leads you to do the things you do? What is it that I can't even think. But for me personally, I have my ancestors that guide me, that send me signs and messages like they did today. They me upside my head, okay? But when I say spiritual, if you don't believe in any of that, it could be simple meditation, aligning yourself into a calm, peaceful spirit on the inside. I was listening to a podcast yesterday. What is it? Transparency, something with Donnie Wiggins. And she was talking about, she was talking about a conference she went to with Deepak. Deepak, I'm going to mess his name up. I'm going to put it on the screen somewhere. But one of the things that he talked about at the conference that she relayed back to us is how he talked about how stress manifests itself into a physical form in the body and is what causes physical ailments and aches and pains and diseases. And Deepak Chopra, got it. And I, for 1000% believe this. Outside energies, even inside energies, can literally make you sick. Can literally make you sick. And if you don't believe us, just look up one of those videos where they have the plants. I don't know if you guys are ever seen them, but they have like one plant that they talk to sweetly and nicely and so forth and so forth. And then they have another plant that they just bash and they just destroy verbally. And you see the difference between the plant getting the nice treatment, thriving, and the one that wasn't, just, okay? And that's literally your body, okay? And if you don't believe in any of that stuff, then you might be on the wrong channel. You might just be on the wrong channel, okay? I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not saying you gotta go. I'm not saying that at all, because it might be something else outside of that you can put into this category that makes sense for you. But this is just how I see it and how I've broken it down. So one more time, one more again for the girls. We had the financial literacy. No one understanding your money, being disciplined about it. But the discipline comes from your mental fortitude. The discipline, the determination, the focus, your drive, all that stuff. And then the spiritual alignment. You have to be at one with yourself. You have to be at peace with yourself. You have to be in control of your emotions. And that was me earlier, not being in control of my emotions, because for 2 hours or so, I was upset. And me being upset made me keep not seeing that sign, because I went to the bathroom at least 3 times and did not see that sign until the last time. And when I saw that sign and I actually read it the second time I saw it, is when I went, and then that's when I realized what was going on, and poof, now we have this video. So hopefully I didn't confuse the girls and you guys are following me. But you know, I'll talk about this all the time because it's always going to be new people coming to the channel. They need to understand what it is. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know this is not a budgeting channel. So if you see me doing something other than budgeting, I'll be talking about, oh, where's the budgeting video? We do the budgeting videos every week. Yes, we do. But there's also other parts to this. And that's about it. That's about it. So that's what I'm building the community around. That is what I want to share with you girls. That's what I want you girls to share with me. That's what we're learning over here. That's what this community is about. Okay. The trifecta for living your best soft life, hashtag no era. Oh, I said I was going to explain it. So when I say soft life, no era, it's because usually when you see somebody says, oh, I want to live my soft life. I'm in my soft life era. I'm a soft girl era. And it's like, this is not an era, honey. It says soft life, like literally life as in living, ongoing until the day that you are no longer. Okay, so there's no era over here. And I like the play on the words era, like error, like soft life, no error, but era, like anyway, it sounds good to me and I'm gonna keep saying it. So soft life, hashtag no era is how I usually write it on Instagram, but I realized that the hashtag no era is being used by something. So I think I'm going to hashtag the whole hashtag soft life no era. So if you about that soft life, the real soft life, and you are interested in seeing what we are cooking up on the channel, because I have so many things that I want to do. Like, I see where I want this channel to go because I see where I want my life to go. And let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick, okay? We're not doing YouTube for the monetization. If the monetization comes, great, you know? But I do want to build the community. And I suppose when you build a community on a platform that monetizes you for a certain amount of people, then that tends to what happens. But I'm not doing this channel specifically for the monetization. I'm not doing this channel to be an influencer. I'm doing this channel because, again, I want to build a community. And it's a community that I don't have here in person. So maybe if I build it up online, that will change. And we'll actually have a community that's in person, that's local, that's all over the country, the world, okay? Where we have groups and we have meetups. Like, that would be so freaking awesome, right? So I mentioned that to say, don't be coming on my channel trying to tell me what to do and what not to do and what you like and what you don't like. So, no, tell me what I'm doing that you like or whatever. But just know that this is not your regular influencer page. This is me sharing my life, living by these 3 guidelines, sharing the information with you guys, helping you guys to learn the same information, building up community. So that is what I want to come in here to say. That is the reason why I did not come home and get straight into bed like I was supposed to, because I needed to record this video. It was in my heart. I said, I have to go record this video while I was in my heart. That's why I took the notes, because I said, if I wait 2 days to make this video, 1, I probably ain't gonna make it. And 2, if I do make it, I ain't gonna remember what the hell I was supposed to be talking about. So I got off work, I came here, I recorded the video, and I'm done. And now I'm about to go to bed. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because the point is we want other people out there to find our community, right? And again, if you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe. Is you in a community or isn't you? Don't be over here spying and trying to take stuff back to your house. Anyway, booze, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the next cash stuffing video. And go check out all the other ones if you haven't already, so you can see how we got to this $15,000 goal and how it's been going up to this point. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.